Good afternoon. I will introduce the next speaker since she's my wife. Diba? You know, yung short journey lang sa aming mag-asawa, kami ay pinanganak ng walang minanang kahit ano. No? So, we started from scratch talaga, zero. Kaya, yung mga expectations din namin noon, na baka yung mga kamag-anak, tumulong, no? Wala, nasira lahat yun. So sabi ko, mukhang it looks like tayong dalawa yung kailangan magtrabaho to build our own world. Okay? So what we did was, pinag-aral ko pinag-aral. No? Pinag-aral ko ng pinag-aral. So inuna ko siya talaga. Then, until, imagine mo yung mga school na pinasukan dyan, UP, Ateneo, Lasal, ginasusan ko lahat yun. No? Later on, you will understand. Then yung ginawa ko pala is trabaho ng husband. You will understand later yung theological basis. Magugulat kayo na it's a design or a system covered for every problem na dadanasin natin. Covered lahat. Magugulat kayo. No? Because the Lord says, sabi niya, your thoughts are not my thoughts. No? Or my thoughts are not your thoughts. Iba siya mag-isip. Everything is covered. Kaya kung matututunan lang ito lahat ng bawat nag-aasawa, bawat husband, naku, I don't think ang dami natin problema sa LGU. Malaman lang nila lahat ito. Recently, before pandemic, she was appointed as a mediator in the Supreme Court. She holds the distinction of the youngest mediator in the Supreme Court. Minsan nga, nai-insecure na ako. No? Pero di daw dapat. No? Ang ano niya, ang kanyang achievement is my achievement also. Recently, she was parang hindi naman hired, ano? Model or kinuha ng Philippine Women's University yung kanyang testimonial. Nag-master na siya sa psychology with specialization in family arts, family life and development. Okay? So, natuwa yung institution sa kanya dahil sa sharing during class, nakikita nila na yung mga bagay na natututunan niya ay nai-experience na niya in her own family. So, gusto ko ipakita sa inyo yung short video clip na ginawa ng Philippine Women's University before I call her to speak. Here you go.
PAULA. I am a student at Philippine Women's University. I took up Master of Arts, major in psychology with specialization in family life development under the Family Life Institute. I have a diverse professional background. I am a managing partner at BCIDP Law Group, which specializes in family, marriage, and relationship. I am also an accredited Supreme Court mediator and also an accredited DSWD pre-marriage counselor. I decided to enroll in this course, especially in Family Life Institutes, not only for my personal gain, but also to share my knowledge and expertise to the next generations. Because I firmly believe that having a good education from a prestige school like the PWU could help not only for the present generation, but also for the future generations. So in this course, I really enjoyed because this is not only interactive, but at the same time, it's engaging and dynamic. With its family dynamics, and learned a lot, especially with the family traditions. And then we also had a chance to know the family crest, where you have to draw a logo. I have done my own crest logo. So that crest logo symbolizes the first genuinity of protection, and the feather symbolizes the birds of the same feather flock together. So as a family, you build your own foundation as a whole, and throughout your goal, you will have this teamwork to work together. The course equips the participants the complexities of family life dynamics. So it will not only help for those who already have the family, to the career-oriented individuals, to the educators and counselors, but also for those individuals who are still adjusting to the family life and also preparing for having a life soon.
Nakita namin yan kagabi bago ko yung matulog. Bigla lumitaw, bigla na in-upload. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce to you my wife, Dr. MYTHEL J. de Paula.
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. To all of you here. So huwag kayo matakot kung malaking tiyan ko. Sanay na ako sa speaking engagements ko. Habang lumalaki yung tiyan ko, lagi lang ako nandito. Lagi lang ako nagsispeak. So, I would like to welcome you all and thank you so much for the time and effort given na you belong to different areas in the Philippines, right? So, mayroon pa dito na nag-travel pa all the way from Masbate, right? So, I would like to congratulate you and thank you so much for your time and effort being here. Because this is just not just because we have the purpose, no? Why we're here, right? Sabi ni Doc Gary kanina. So now, I will be focusing on giving value to yourself before marriage. So when I was young enough, I am not given the self-love for myself. Because when I was so young, I was in charge to manage our business. Nagka-cashier na ako at the age of 6. So parang akala ko that time, wala na ba akong love from the parents? That time that I was so young pa kasi we have to work hard. Kung wala kaming baon. I have to sell pandesal sa school namin, sa school teachers namin, para meron lang akong baon. But then, nung lumaki na ako, sabi ko, my parents is really giving me this kind of mentality wherein you have to strive hard for your life. It's not just about taking whatever your parents could give you, but also to give you that mentality wherein if they will leave this world, mabubuhay ka pa rin. Kasi I was young, para for me, I was young that time na nawala na sila sa mundo. And during this time, I had my savior, my husband. She gave me all the love in the world that I couldn't imagine. No? The support that he has given me is just a part of me. Being there for me from from thin and thickness during the growth. So tama nga yung sinasabi ninyo kanina na pag nag-asawa ka, hindi natitigil ang mundo mo doon. So you have to gain your personal growth. And not just you, but both of you. So balance, parang it's just a balance of law, di ba? Balance lang siya. Hindi siya, walang maiiwan sa inyo sa ere. So sinabi niyo kanina na pinagtapos niyo muna ako, yes. I was graduated as Bachelor of Science in Nursing when I was in Iloilo pa. Pero when I was here na in Manila, I was wondering what was my purpose. Is this really the life that I want to be? Eto na ba talaga yon? So I was in a crossroads, so I don't know where I'm going to. So I have this theme song. Lagi ko sinasabi to sa kanya, lagi kong kinapento. Sabi ko, there's a moment in my life where I was singing the song of Diana Ross. Like, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? When a time comes in your life that you don't have really that direction because of lack of guidance from the parent kasi you were too young. For me, I was too young that time kasi I was only second year college when my mom passed away. So it's a cancer. So sabi ng mom ko before she left me in this world, sabi niya, mahalin mo ang mga tao sa paligid mo na nagbibigay din ng pagmamahal sa'yo. So if ever na may mang-aapi sa'yo at may magbabato sa'yo ng bato, batuhin mo ng tinapay. And then I was wondering, Mom, what is it about tinapay? What is it about the bato? It's different. Sabi ko, I'm not that kind of a person na papayagan ko sarili ko na babatuhin ako and then babalikan ko ng tinapay. Sabi niya, bakery tayo, anak. Anong ibabato mong bato? Wala tayong bato. Meron tayong tinapay. Ibabatuhin mo ng tinapay. So, but that was really a good literal, no, meaning. But then, nung nag-iingalo na siya, 50-50, sabi niya, anak, remember what I told you, that tinapay is not something about tinapay. It's just giving your knowledge to the people. Pag alam mo na kulang sila ng knowledge, why the personality there, whether mentality is already impacted their personality, na parang nagiging negative na sila, you will be the positive. Ikaw ay magiging positive if they are all negative. So if your people around you are all negative, then don't just follow them. Create your own path and develop your personality. Don't just live just like that. So, kaya pala kami pinalaki na negosyante kasi ayaw pala ng magulang namin mag-suffer kami later on. And this is really what is self-love is all about. Giving value to yourself at the early stage of your milestones. Kasi hindi lang porket pinanganak ka dito sa mundong na to and then just take everything from your parent, but then the guidance that they have left you before they go to heaven. So, pareho na silang wala sa mundo. But then when the time comes, here's my husband. Sabi ko nung time na yon, kaya ko ba to? I was just alone eh. Kasi my brothers and sisters are already having their family. Hindi na daw nila ako kayang suportahan. Then I have to live on my own. I have to live on my own foot. My own feet. Sabi ko foot kasi mag-isa pa lang ako nung time na yon. And then I didn't really stop from there. Nag-aral ako, nagnegosyo ako on my own. Nung nag-college pa ako, I am also building my own business. What? Anong business yon? I do crafts, I do accessories, perfume, everything na kaya kong gawin. And then I have my chair there, naglalagay ako ng mga display, nagpapaalam sa prof ko, sabi ko, I have to live on my own. Hindi na pwedeng iasa lahat sa magulang ko kasi they are all sick na because of that cancer. So, nung time na yun, nagtatrabaho na ako, nagbe-business na ako on my own. And then, sumasali na ako sa contest, beauty contest. Every contest, sinasali ako ng mommy ko. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi niya, ayoko mawala sa mundong to na wala kang alam sa buhay mo, kundi lang umasa. So don't live like that. Live with a purpose. What is your legacy on earth? What can you live in this world? Laging ganun yung parents ko sa akin. So I live with that. So I started with these 3 points in life. When I developed my self-love, and the foundation here is not just you alone. Having a foundation is having the right partner in your journey. So having that right partner will be from the beginning. Hindi mo siya hahanapin sa gitna. You have to start from the beginning. When I was in the college that time, marunong na ako matumanaw sa mga ganunong direksyon, no? I will have this reflection wherein yung nabanggit kanina, reflection about yourself. Uupo ako sa tabi ng mangga, magpe-pray ako, and then, Lord, please give me a sign. Ano ba talaga yung purpose ko in this world? Is this the life that you want me to be? Or you have the purpose, let me be the instrument for the better generation. Kasi during that time, when I was in nursing, marami na kaming nagbubuntis ang mga classmates. Sabi ko, iba na yung mundo ngayon. Nagku-curious na sila because of the family planning, because of the maternal and child health nursing na pinag-aaral namin, and then the reproductive system. But then, dahil lagi silang absent, hindi nila alam yung proper way of using condoms, contraceptive method. Basta pinag-aralan lang, nilatag lang ng prof namin. But then ako, maiba ako. Ang ginawa ko, I have to study it on my own. Kasi hindi ko naiintindihan. I have that curiosity even then. Paano siya gamitin ng tama? Kasi kung tinuturo lang sa atin yung the theories, objectives, ano yung usage, but then, there are deeper meaning, there are deeper definitions that you can find in any books. Kaya I was happy with my husband na lagi niya ako binibilhan ng mga international books, that is a local books. So sabi ko, ayoko niyan, kasi parang alam ko na lahat. But then, lagi niya ako binibilhan ng mga books from international talaga abroad. So there, mas tinutukan ko pa masyado yung the preservation of life and marriage. So now, with the foundation and purpose, now that I have found the purpose, only when dinala niya ako sa conference, nandun sa isang conference, na isa mediation conference, sabi ko, that's something that I want. Kasi ginagawa ko na yan eh. I really don't belong to a perfect family kasi kahit family namin, we have family disputes. May mga siblings rivalry sila, syempre away sa mga lupa, properties. But then, sabi ko para akong naging mediator. Parang nagiging neutral ako kasi ever since mayroon gulo or something, lagi lang akong neutral. I don't side there because I always believe that there's always two sides of a coin. So, hindi pwedeng paniniwalaan lang natin yung sinasabi ng isa. We have to listen to the both sides. Diba? Kahit na sa mga counseling natin at sa mga vowsy cases natin, I always want to listen to both of the parties. Hindi lang isa. So, that's me. That's how I am. Then, that's how I discovered my purpose. And having this self-awareness at that very young age could really help. And then the empathy that you give to yourself, not only to yourself, but to the people that you're encounter in. Example, sa traffic ka, may na-encounter kay isang tao na mainit ang ulo. You have to do this sympathetic response wherein you have to know that person's situation. Hindi mo alam yung pinanggagalingan niya, hindi mo alam kung ano yung situation niya, especially with the family. Now, the impact of the failed marriages and the failed family foundation is the impact nun ay nasa bata, and that is emanated from the home. So, lahat na nakikita natin na social ills niyan, babalik tayo dun sa pinagsimulan niyan. Kaya intindihin na natin. Kasi pag in-interview mo yan, dun mo malalaman why ganun sila, ba't mainit ang ulo nila. So, it started from the very beginning. So, learn to forgive not just yourself, but of course for those people who made mistakes, who made some mistakes. Kasi pwedeng hindi nila alam yung ginagawa nila. But then, be there to comfort and to give them guidance, proper knowledge. Pag may ganun, hindi na ako naiinis. But then, sa lapitan ko, is there something wrong? Can you tell me why? Ba't parang init ng ulo mo lagi? Marami na ako pinagdaanan. Kahit sa court, ayaw nila ako dun eh. Kasi yung bata ko daw, sabi niya, nurse ka, dun ka sa hospital, wag ka dito sa amin. Puno na kami dito. Sabi ko, Judge, pinadala ako dito ng Supreme Court. Sabi ko, ano po ba yung reason bakit galit na galit ka sa akin? And then, sabi niya, hindi ka naman kasi dito nababagay eh. At hindi mo ako pwedeng palitan dito. Now I know. Akala niya, papalitan ko siya. Sabi ko, I'm just here to help you. Then every time na papasok siya, nakangiti ako, hello Judge. Ang bango-bango mo naman. Usap na tayo maya. Ayaw ko sa'yo. Tapos nakangiti lang ako sa kanya. Then maya-maya, MYTHEL, punta ka dito sa akin. Diba sabi mo kanina may sasabihin ka? Sige, kwentuhan nga tayo. And then, nakuha ko kung bakit ganun siya. Because of the insecurities. Sabi niya sa akin, I'm here for 30 years na and then papalitan mo ko. Ang bata mo pa. How can you handle those parties, those situation
na mas matanda pa sa'yo yung ayusin mong problema, would you think makikinig sila sa inyo? Sabi ko, yes, makikinig sila sa akin. I'm not speaking about yung experiences or just the knowledge itself, but then being a good mediator, facilitating them. Kasi being a mediator is not just not giving them the solution, but facilitating them for them to make an amicable settlement. Hindi tayo yung magde-decisions for them. So I'll just be there para ma-facilitate and then to help them come up with an amicable settlement. Yun yung sagot ko. Wala sa age, because age really isn't just a number. The way, paano mo sila kausapin, the strategies, the techniques that you can use in order for them to make up their mind na pwede pa palang ayusin. Di ba sa mga students ko dito, I already discussed the conflict resolution and how are you going to make the impasse. Yung impasse, yung parang ayaw na makipagkasundo sa isa't isa, pero makakaya mo pala. The techniques, di ba? Ano una? Yung aura. Di ba? Yung aura of, I'm here, I'm a friend. Hindi ako kalaban, I'm not a judge. So come, I can help you. So whatever it is, unang-una talaga dito is the confidentiality. The trust is given is with that confidentiality na kahit anong mangyari, hindi mo ilalabas yung kwento nila. By what? Hindi ako nagpe-presenta ng kahit anong notes. I don't have my ball pens with me during the mediation. Laging naka-open yung arms ko for them. I'm just here to facilitate, I'm just here to help you. So, no matter what, your confidentiality is protected. You can trust me. And then, papahinga na muna yan ng konti. I'll give them 1 minute of quiet time or silent time na hindi ko muna sila kakausapin. Kasi pag galing pa yan sa labas, hindi mo alam kung anong pinanggalingan yan. Traffic, gutom. And you know, one time, may gutom pala akong parties. Nanginginig. Sabi ko, is there something wrong? Malamig ba yung aircon namin? Sabi niyo, ma'am, hindi pa po ako nakakain. Then I got my biscuits. May biscuits ako. Sabi ko, kain ka muna. And then after that, kinausap ko na sila. So that's giving them that kind of assistance na whatever would happen inside this room would just leave it here. You're accommodating them with a purpose. I'm not here to judge you. I'm a neutral mediator that can really help you whatever that is. Diba? Hindi ko kayo judge kung ano man sasabihin niyo in front of me. Kaya maraming mga theft or any mga cases dun sa court na nakikinig lang ako kasi tatahimik ako ng konti, mamaya nagkukwento na. Tuloy-tuloy na yung kwento. That's the importance of being just a friend to them and not judge them. So be a neutral. So then, your lifestyle could also affect the impact, could also affect your personality. So kung sa tingin mo, yung lifestyle mo ay hindi na ayon sa goal mo, then you have to limit, you have to step by step move on and improve yourself, enhance yourself, no? Pag mayroon ka mga something na hindi mo kayang tanggalin sa sarili mo, then have it step by step, one at a time. Okay? And then be open-minded and then give value to yourself. Etong mga kabataan ngayon, they don't really give that value to themselves. Marami na ako nakikita na parang hindi na nila na-represent yung sarili nila. Just because of what's common is becoming normal. So, hindi mo na nababalance yung between the wrong and right. Then, the self-esteem given to them and also to their self. No? Yung self-esteem na yon, it could be because of their environment. Pag maraming bullies, maraming gaslighting siyang naririnig about kung sino ka, ano ka, or you're not belong, you do not belong here. So, bumabagsak yung ating self-esteem. So, if that happens, make the value by getting more knowledge, enhance your skills, and then, wag na wag ka nang makikipag-grupo or makipagkaibigan sa mga negativity. So, choose who do you accommodate to, sino yung magiging kasama mo. So, hindi ka maapektuhan. And then, the value given to you is vulnerability, acceptance, the love, understanding, and the empowerment. which was already discussed by the speakers a while ago, di ba? Nandiyan si Attorney Ernest and si Doc, si Bishop Gary Sanchez. So now, having that purpose is getting what you really want to do, your passion. Yung passion, yung bang gagawin mo siya kahit walang salary, kahit wala siyang honorarium. You just doing it by yourself because you're enjoying doing it. So you enjoy doing what you love. So this is your passion. You have to develop this at an very early age. Understanding the reflection and the path. Yung path na anong titimbangin ko? What path would I follow? This path or this path? Diba? So with that one, you have to weigh choices. So, tuloy-tuloy ko lang yan. Kasi ito is more of that by making the right decision before marriage. Because life is full of such crossroads and decisions we make to shape our journey. Now, I'd like to ask you, kasi syempre, alam ko na, you've been there, marami na kayong mga experiences. If you've been there in that crossroads, ano yung pinili ninyo? Diba you have choices? And then tell me, in that kind of crossroads, what did you choose to? Ano yung mas pinili mo for yourself? You are in a crossroad we're in. Saan ka papunta? You have that question in yourself? Becoming the person you aspire to be. So is there a moment wherein you ask yourself, what path of what person you want to aspire to be? Si Ma'am Angelina. Ma'am Angelina.
Yung may direction po sa buhay, ma.
Yes.
Yun po yung...
Sa microphone. You chose the path of a good direction, having a good direction in your life. So, paano mo siya pinili? Paano mo siya tinimbang?
So, dati po, una, may pananalig sa Diyos.
Wow, yes.
Po. Yun nga po, yung may pananalig sa Diyos. Kasi po, bago po ang lahat, bilang mag-asawa, dapat po nasa sentro ng buhay natin si God.
Yes.
So, ano man po problemang dumating, sa Kanya po natin idudulog yan.
Ayun.
Sa Kanya po tayong tutulungan.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, asking that guidance from above, from God, kung ano yung tatahakin mo. Your decision in life.
Opo. I-guide po niya tayo sa
Tamang landas.
Opo.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ma'am Angelina. So now, my other question is, what do you want to do, or what do you want in your life? So, it is a question that we ask to the teenagers from now on. We have to ask them, ano ba talaga yung gusto ninyo mangyari sa buhay niyo? Okay? Now, crossroads, you have the choice, you have the reality and options, and you have to select and you have to start over once you failed. So if you failed, you start over. Ano yung pa yung kailangan ko enhance? What would the things that I need to enhance? Ano pa yung mga ganong options? And then, sa mga teenage natin ngayon, katulad sa isang discussion nito kanina, what if you get pregnant? Are you financially stable? So that's the question we need to ask them. And being financial stable means that just you can buy what you want, but then having the savings for many years, for meron kang pwedeng kunin, no? Yung mga inipon mo. It's just about what do you need from now, di ba? The stability. So maintaining that finances. And then, nabanggitin ito kanina sa mga participants natin about the differences. So know your partner's differences because yes, we have differences. Differences from the communication styles and the thinking patterns. So tayo mga babae, we're emotional naturally. And then for the for the man, they are logical, thinker. So what are the causes if